championsest of champions. Today I'm gonna ride further into the park and really kind of explore the lesser known areas of the park. It's gonna take about maybe an hour. Instead of an e-bike today, I rented a motorbike, which, you know, you just kind of have to weave your way through the police and hopefully you don't get caught. It's a Honda Clique. It's 125cc, so it's kind of small for me. It's got 58,000 kilometers on it. It's got a lot of kilometers on it, but it seems pretty solid and it runs really well. There are a lot more tourists out here today than there were yesterday. Get this thing off. There we go. They're all centered around the main temple, Angkor Wat, and a couple other ones around there. But when you get further into the park, like I am here, I'm off this dirt road, you find yourself alone again. And again, out here are some amazing temples. And that's what I'm exploring today. Now, on these dirt roads, I mean, the bike that I have is not a dirt bike. On a fairly well-groomed trail like this one, you can ride around pretty easily. I'll go inside the temple here in a little bit. But first I want to explore this little trail that goes off to the side along the old wall of the temple. Yeah, there's nobody over here, so that's an invitation for me to go and explore it. This wall's being propped up. It's about to come down. It is so peaceful here. I love it. Very low bridge. Here, going in and out of these temples. You have to watch your head. Oh, you can really easily get lost in these temples. They go in all different directions, and it's just, it goes on and on and on. Sometimes when you get these long walkways between the temples, there'll be someone selling souvenirs, scarves, these very colorful pants that you see everyone wearing. This gate behind me, I'm literally all alone. There's just one dude here. He's kind of a craftsman or something. He's working on the stones. It's hot and humid. This must be the big giant lake. Bummer. It's quite a sight, but I can imagine it being filled with water. It's so incredibly beautiful. Makes you wonder how long this tree has been growing out of the temple. Insane. I mean, it's one thing to see, you know, brand new, very ornate, beautiful temples. It's another to see ones that the forest and the jungle are overtaking. Guys, I'm all alone here. There's not a single other soul. The amount of work it must take to document every single fallen stone and then try and rebuild it, it's insane. I can't imagine the amount of work it takes to do that. The center area was basically a city with shops and homes, and it all spreads out from the center area. That's why it's so intricate with all the doorways, and you know, you really can get lost in here. But you can imagine it filled with people at one point. To get back to the center road, you have to crawl through some of these very low bridges. It's wonderful to explore these ancient walkways. There's artwork on every wall. It's way too much to take in. Hey, puppy. Yeah, you don't want to drink that, do you? This temple looks to be kind of up on a hill. It's not in the jungle itself, it's like above it, so there's no shade. It says mid-10th century. Very ornate carvings, of course, but it looks as though they've drilled a bunch of holes in it too. Starting to get back a little bit into the touristy area again, but let's take a moment and remind myself of where I am.